I've been posting consistently on social media in 2026. And here's the thing that I've learned so far. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not where I wanna be yet. Not even close. But I have learned a lot. And I'm gonna be sharing that with y'all to save y'all some time if you're on the same journey as me. What's up? My name is Falarin. My YouTube name is Mr. Too Greedy. I make vlogs and lifestyle content, things of that nature. But today, I'm stemming away from my niche a little bit. I would be explaining to y'all impact that posting on social media has had for me in 2026, consistently in 2026. Now I'm gonna start off by saying what you already expect me to tell you: be consistent. It's very vague, it's an answer that everybody gives when asked this question, but it's so important. Now let me tell you why. I have been posted a lot, and by no means have I posted to the capacity that I want to in the future on a larger scale. But just showing up every day and putting in the work has helped me significantly. From posting consistently every day, I've learned a lot about myself and the type of content I want to make on social media. For example, I used to make vlogs regularly, but posting every day consistently allowed me to understand that certain things might not work, certain things might work. And just doing it more and doing it at a very high volume, not very, but at a high volume, allows you to be able to look at what works and look at what doesn't. Just by posting consistently every day, I learned a key thing called exposure therapy. Now, exposure therapy is one thing I hold very dearly to my heart because it's helped me grow so much. Now I don't really look at how people view my content. I look at how I can get better at my content. Which you might think, okay, if you want to get better, doesn't that mean you have to understand what people want and what people like? Yes and no. Because at the end of the day, you're always gonna find your audience, and part of social media and posting consistently is finding your audience. Now we're gonna dive deeper into that later, but for now, let's talk about consistency. In 2026, I have posted a YouTube video a day, 2 shorts a day, and a TikTok or 2 a day since 2026, and I've grown significantly. Now I haven't amounted the number of followers I want from this, but I can see the growth. It might be small, it might be little, but I can see it. People who watched me from the start could definitely see an improvement in the quality of my videos and an improvement in the quality of my content. So be consistent. Number 2, don't stress about your views. I always used to care the most about the videos that did bad, and I look into it and I'll be like, why is it doing bad? But at the end of the day, it's not really up to you. Because one thing about social media nobody tells you, it's really a lucky game, and the only thing you can do for yourself is put yourself in the luckiest position. Build your luck, in a sense. Now, I'm gonna use a reference from Blue Lock. Everybody knows, everyone who watches anime knows. Yeah, I don't remember his name. Hold on, give me a sec. Isagi. Isagi was a player who's not really as talented as the likes of Nagi and the other guys, but he always put himself in a position to be very lucky. And it sounds crazy, but it helped him in the long run. So not every video is supposed to go crazy. Not every video is gonna get 1 million views or 10,000 views, but just stay consistent and don't stress about the views. Now, the views are gonna be important in the future because it comes with understanding your audience. So in the future, you're gonna be wanting to understand the views more than analytics. But for now, don't stress about the views. Another thing I'm learning is to understand your analytics. Look at your videos and look at the analytics of your videos. They say a lot. Now, I'm still figuring it out, but I'm starting to understand patterns and see what people, want to see, people don't want to see. Understanding my hooks, understanding what works for me. Understanding your analytics is very important. Now, this one I'm about to tell you goes hand in hand with being consistent again. Understand your audience. The more consistent you are, the more leeway, the more ground you have to view certain things. For example, the more you post, the more people interact with it, and the more you could tell who your audience is. Now, why understanding your audience is very important is because now you know who you're actually posting for. Because you're not posting for everybody. Not everybody's gonna understand your content. Not everybody's gonna be able to relate with what you're talking about. But it's very important you find those people and you carry your videos to them and yourself, obviously. Learn from other creators. Now, I'm not saying go steal their videos, but watch a lot of their videos, consume a lot, because at the end of the day, they are the blueprint, and you're gonna be the blueprint very soon. So now that you're not down, but you're not as big as they are, understand their content, see patterns, what works for them, the things they do, and implement it in how you make your content, and do it in your own way. That's very important. Do not copy. Make sure you do it in your own way. And lastly, what works for me is to set goals, because it could be very overwhelming if you're just doing this without no goals and no future idea of what you want for yourself or what you want out of this. So set your goals, lay down what you want from this and how you want this to go for you, and it's gonna help you in the long run. Now, with all that being said, I wanted to just share this to anybody who's out there, overthinking and saying, I can't do this. You definitely can. I'm here to shorten that time frame for you, make it quicker, because all the research I've done in the past 3 to 4 months, I'm dropping all the game for y'all in one video, because I needed that, and I'm still in need of that. So every research I do, I'm coming on here to explain it to you every single month. This is going to be a monthly series. I'm going to be sharing what I learned, and at the end of the year, we're going to see the growth. And if you're on the same journey as me, please tap in. Let's grow together, man. Like, I'm so excited for what we have going on. I love y'all. Stay greedy. Out.